chucha.
Wait.
Okay. Yo, welcome back to my roommate and I's journey throughout Sleep Token's discography. I've heard everything before, and he's just now, for the very first time, getting to experience Take Me Back to Eden. Are you excited?
Yes, we've been building up for this, right?
Oh,
and Marcus told me that this is basically their masterpiece, even though his personal favorite is This Place Will Be Your Tomb. I feel like a lot of people like Sundowning a lot too. I've seen this in persons that I know that have listened to Sleep Token, that they have their personal favorite, but they acknowledge Take Me Back to Eden as the objective superior album. I'm curious about that objectivity, like how clear does it have to be?
Oh no, trust me. I was thinking about it earlier today. I was like, honestly, Sundowning is my favorite, but this one, there's no arguing, is their best album.
Okay.
So I'm actually very happy you mentioned that. A comment on This Place Will Become Your Tomb was that it's the most cohesive album. And yeah, I would say sound-wise, it's the most cohesive album, because this one kind of goes all over the place.
Okay.
In the best way possible. And that's all I'm gonna say. I cannot wait to start. Yeah. Should we not talk about it and just actually listen to it?
Yeah, we're just yapping at this point. We always do this.
We should just start a metal podcast from now on. Let's start off with the first song on the album, Chokehold. Chokehold dropped on the 5th of January, 2023. And the thing is, we didn't even get time to digest it because the very next day, they dropped The Summoning. That's all I'm going to say for now.
Okay.
When we were made, it was no accident. We were tangled up like branches in a flood.
The build-up is crazy, by the way. Oh yeah.
A sacred guardian. So you keep me sharp and taste my worth in blood. You got me in a chokehold.
I can't believe you're actually witnessing this. This is... Oh, I'm excited.
Oh, yes.
chills all over my
It
body.
is so intense.
Oof. I cannot contain how excited I am, dude. What do you think so far?
Holy fuck! I don't. It was so hype. Like the entire thing was so intense. I feel like they keep surprising me like that. As in, I remember like after Sundowning, when we started, and I remember saying something about Atlantic. Like I love how it goes straight to it. Like first song of the second album, and it's already doing.
You said peak emotion from the last
exactly.
one.
This is the first song in this album, and I'm already feeling like, and I feel like it's like they have this feeling of escalation in individual songs, and then also in their entire thing. Or that's why I'm feeling so far, because once more, first song in the album, and I already feel the peak of the previous one. It gets more and more intense the more we go into it. Damn.
Let's go on to
Let's keep it going.
Yeah.
Let's go for the second one.
for
The Summoning.
the Summoning, which is the song of 2023. That is the song that blasted these guys into the huge band they are now. 100%.
Okay.
And it came out the day after this one. Imagine, we didn't even get to digest this.
So the Summoning is the hit type. The hit type shit.
It's the number
quoting
one
you.
song on Spotify
Num-
with a 180 million plays.
Okay. Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
big deal.
yeah. Okay.
Let's go.
Damn.
Oops.
I love it when they go heavy.
I do too.
I've got a river running right into you. I've got a blood trail red in the blue. Something you say or something you do. A taste of the divine. You got my body, flesh and bone, yeah. The sky above.
I'ma turn this up, dude.
Always killing it, man. Always killing it. Hell yeah.
It's like fucking kicking your ass,
Shut up,
right?
man.
Oh.
Shut up. No. It's too fucking much.
Now you get a breather, by the way.
What?
You get a little breather for now,
yeah,
so you
yeah.
can collect yourself for a little minute.
Bonfire, recharge Estus, go back to the whole thing. They're gonna kick our ass soon, again, right?
I'm not spoiling.
No, of course you're not.
But honestly, the energy in this room right now is like crazy.
No, man, this is the kind of shit that if I listen to this and I'm like standing because I'm at work or whatever, I just instantly start like doing my own little mosh pit with myself. Like I just start jumping in place with this kind of energy, man. No, that's too much.
All right,
Also the synths.
let's calm down for this one.
These synths are like, everything's like super floaty right now. It's reminding me of Thornhill, just the feeling, the floatiness. There's like, I love that there's still stuff going there. Like there's still something for my mind to attach to, because there is something subtle in the background.
Now listen to this.
No.
Did I mistake you for a sign from God? Or are you really here to cut me off? Or maybe just to turn me on? 'Cause these days I would be lying if I told you that I didn't wish that I could be your man, or maybe make a good girl bad. I've got a river running right into you. I've got a blood trail red in the blue. Something you say or something you do, the taste of the divine. You got my body flesh and bone, the sky above, the earth below. Nothing to say and nowhere to go. A taste of the divine.
And it became sexy out of nowhere.
That's what made it viral. This part, when he started doing the R&B thing, people were like, what in the sexy is this? As a fan from 2019, I've been knowing they can do this. So for me, this was very sexy, but not surprising. But it took the whole world a huge storm because they were like, wow, this is incredible baby making metal. Yeah,
I mean, I feel like this particular song has a little bit of everything that they do, right?
that was exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, it's like a mix of of everything that they do, basically. Like I wouldn't say everything, but you have R&B. It starts as a metal song, and a very good one at that. This thing is so hype. Like as I said before, this is the kind of thing that makes me just jump in place. If I'm standing, you're lucky that I'm sitting down. Then it becomes this, and also it has like this part with this chill part with the synths when they give us a breather, and it reminds me of their more floaty songs. It's a perfect like tasting menu of everything that they are.
For sure. In this break, live, 2 plays a drum solo over it. Dude, I'm still overwhelmed as fuck by that song.
It was a lot.
I can't believe how physical that got to me. And I've heard the song a million times. Yeah, I mean, obviously, me as a drummer, right?
Yeah.
I go crazy for that shit. And obviously, you don't know the
I
technicalities of
don't
it.
know. I don't know nothing about drums. I mean, I can recognize that the guy was making a big effort there.
Yeah.
And it sounds good. Like it's just musically enjoyable. I don't know the technicalities, but I know. I mean, you are the drummer, and I'm seeing your reaction. So yeah, I'm assuming this is crazy at many more layers than what I can perceive.
Absolutely.
It's like
I respect it. We're going to move on to the third song on the album, which came out. What was it? They dropped Chokehold. Then I think 2 weeks passed, and then they dropped a new one. They dropped it in chronological order as well. So these songs are just building on top of each other. The next song, Granite. One of my favorites.
you were gonna say something there, and you stopped yourself.
Yeah, because there are too many good songs on this. Okay.
Sulfur on your breath, granite in my chest. You will never have to talk about it. You'll never want to talk about it. Fury, true damn late. Reason dislocates, and you'll never have to talk about it. You'll never want to talk about it. I was more than just a body in your passenger seat, and you were more than just somebody I was destined to meet. I see you go half blind when you're looking at me, but I am between the second-hand smoke and the glass on the street. You gave me nothing whatsoever but a reason to leave. You say you want me, but you know I'm not what you need. But I am. When you sit there, acting like you know me, acting like you only brought me here to get below me. Never mind.
I don't mean it in a bad way. Imagine Dragons. They wish, but so catchy.
I love everything about the song. It's the best.
Oh yes.
Yee-hee. Actually, save your opinions. We're going straight on to the next song, Aquaria.
Okay. Back to back then.
Yeah, just because I really wanted you to listen to this one. Aquaria is like water that melts gold, by the way.
Okay.
frothing at the moor. These days I'm a circuit board, integrated hardware you cannot afford.
Bars.
Perfect start to a perfect war, putting down the roses, picking up the sword.
This is also one of my favorites, by the way.
I can see why.
My past is a holy book, a call from Olympus, ringing off the hook. Between the pain and the way you look, I'm stuck in a time where the mountains shook. And these days I'm a picture frame, screaming at the sunshine, singing in the rain. Sugar on the blood cells, carbon on the brain, out of Eden's vices running through my veins. Aqua, Regia, oxytocin.
You get it now.
Yeah.
Silicon, all rooms, subatomic interactions if it's all good. Gold rush, acid flux, saturate me, I can't get enough. Cold blood, hot blood, running to your heart when you're thinking of. When I'm done dancing to alarm bells, no wonder my ears are still ringing. And I'm done fighting off change. No wonder my arms are still swinging. Aqua, Regia, oxytocin running in the ether. Silicon, all rooms, subatomic interactions if it's all good. Gold rush, acid flux, saturate me, I can't get enough. Cold blood, hot blood, running to your heart when you're thinking of.
Oh yes, my friends. Okay, so Marcus and I, we kind of agree that this is like one of the best songs on the album, and we'll talk about it. But we're gonna talk about Granite first,
Okay.
because I feel like these two songs have something in common, and that's in the beginning of the song they kind of fit into trappy Sleep Token. Do you know what I mean? Because Granite was R&B until the
Yeah.
heavy. This was a little bit different. But do you remember Granite?
Yeah. This time it did not happen because
Okay.
this happened in Sundowning.
Yeah, yeah.
Which songs did it happen? It was the trappy one, and then
It was Dark Signs, you
It
forgot.
was Dark Signs that I
Yeah.
forgot because the next one was actually very good too, and I guess that's why it just eclipsed everything.
Higher was the next song.
The Higher wasn't, of
Yeah,
course,
yeah.
that was my favorite from the album,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
it makes sense that I don't remember.
Yeah, for sure.
So the thing is, no, this time I do remember Granite. Okay, I do remember Granite, and I feel like there's a sniper right now pointing at me because of the Imagine Dragons comment. So I'm gonna clarify. It reminded me of a very specific Imagine Dragons song, and I want to remind you that I actually like Imagine Dragons, so it's not an insult when it comes from me.
If you haven't seen the video, yes, we talked about the Imagine Dragons thing in the Sundowning reaction. So honestly, if anyone, like me, get offended by it, don't worry. It is a joke. We've addressed this before.
It reminds me of this song called Whatever It Takes by them. I think it's just because of the mixing.
Probably.
It's just the mixing. And when I say they wish, it's because even when it seems like when they are comparable to Imagine Dragons, I still feel like they do it better than the others do. Even at that game, they kind of win. I guess it all comes down to, again, the mixing is the most important similarity here. But I'm guessing that, I mean, Bessel really is a prodigy. Thanks for the people who in the comments like clarified, helped clarify the fact that he is the one making most of the instrumental. This man is casting spells. Like, it's in everything. It's from the way he's composing. I wish I had the technical knowledge to understand better what he's doing, because I'm sure there's some very interesting stuff going on there, and I really feel like he's putting a spell, which takes me to Aquaria. Damn, man, just waves going through my body. It's everything. It's very sexy too.
I feel like all the songs have been pretty sexy, but this one kind of like, this is the classy sexy. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, like this is the candlelit dinner with Bessel sexy kind of song.
Do you know what I've been saying though since like day one? I don't know what it is about the song. It gives me Bioshock vibes.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
You get it?
Okay, yeah. Very good reference. Yeah, I absolutely get it. Yeah.
So I feel like
the Art Deco kind of aesthetic, but made into music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And underwater.
Yeah. Okay. Very true.
Like
true.
The Bioshock goes crazy, and I'm happy somebody else gets it.
Mm-hmm.
And that part, cooked. This song needs more credit, even though it's one of the most like popularly.
It requires even more.
Yeah.
It's never gonna be enough.
I feel like this deserves the summoning levels of, maybe not, but like a little under.
No, but I see. I would say they're actually
Yeah.
quite there. Then again, I know next to nothing about the statistics behind the band, so I'm assuming the song is still doing good.
Yeah, it is. Now you've heard all 4 songs that dropped in January.
I sort of wish, I mean, that I could have been a part of that.
Exactly. I get it.
You get it, right?
I get it.
Because the closest experience that I had with that was with Unleashed by Skillet back when.
Shout out Skillet.
Yeah. It's been what, since the first video, a week and a half?
Yeah.
It hasn't been that long.
Maybe like a week and a half.
And I kind of already feel at home with them, you know? Like, I feel like I came to the third album being like, okay, they're definitely gonna surprise me. I'm still discovering something new here. But, like, I feel like I'm coming into something that already feels like home. Like, I feel like I've been dating Bessel for a week and a half, and now I'm getting more comfortable around him.
Oh yeah, 100%. Should we go on to the next single they dropped before the album? The next single they waited like a month and a half, maybe. I think it dropped in March. I'm not really sure. The next one is called Vore.
Oh no! Oh, sorry. It just activated a very. I've been chronically online for way too long, and it just the word activated uncanny routes of my subconscious. But you know what? It's them. I expect.
Yeah, reroute your memories to something else.
If anything, I expect this to give a new meaning to that word for me, so I can forget about the previous.
I don't know about that, but let's do it.
Yes. That's fucked up, bro.
didn't say anything throughout the entire song.
Yeah, we were pretty silent in this one.
Yeah, for this one, I hope you guys are happy. No, but like, this is very consuming. Like this song specifically, even though it's like talking about eating.
It's consuming.
Yeah.
I
But,
see
like,
what you're doing there.
Yeah, it wasn't even intended, but like I feel like once you first get locked into this song, you can't get out.
This one's very weird for me.
Yeah.
Like I liked it definitely.
Yeah.
Musically, I liked it. I just feel it's so cursed.
Okay.
It's very cursed.
Okay, the song.
Yeah.
How so?
I mean, it is literally a song about Vore. Like
Yeah.
I thought at first maybe it was just a title for shock value, or it was gonna be much more subtle about the theme. But it's being very direct and very descriptive for what I like it. I definitely like it. But the thing is, I feel like it speaks to a dark part of me. You know what I mean? It's dark in a different way. I have feelings about this one.
No, I mean I understand. We're like sometimes without like making it edgy and be like, don't get the werewolf out of me. Like instead of doing that, right? I feel like this song manages to put you in a headspace where you're like, that's pretty dark. I didn't know I could go there. Kind of things.
Yeah, exactly. As in, it is pretty dark, and I'm enjoying it.
So it's kind of weird because you're enjoying how dark it is.
Yeah,
I fully understand.
that's what I meant exactly.
Yeah,
that's why
yeah.
I have like mixed feelings. It's like something that I am almost afraid of admitting that I enjoy. I'm not talking about Vore. I'm talking about the song Vore. By the way,
yeah. Gotta clarify.
Cursed. Yeah, that shit is cursed. Sorry.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is why I feel so guilty about this. I mean, you know, it's very direct. So let's get swallowed whole. I'm gonna go where nobody else will ever go. Walls of flesh, so warm again. It's so physical. Like this is my interpretation of the song so far.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
This is them just straight up fucking, and it feels like the only way in which the form of attention or validation or appreciation that he's getting from sleep or from the woman, or both of them in the case, because now we have established that pretty much any theory goes.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna in this particular song I'm gonna talk about just the person, like it's a real human being.
Okay.
So far, based on the homework that I did and what we've been discussing, we have this idea of this person that Bessel has been with, that gives them enough attention for him to stay hooked. But he's clearly suffering because this person is like very unavailable in many ways. And Sugar being interpreted as a song which was one of the confusing things for me, and why things didn't click at first. The fact that if we use that interpretation of the albums, some songs are actually sleep. It's sleep talking through Bessel, but it is sleep. Like it is this other person. There's like there's a dialogue going on here. Even though it's one singer, it's the same person, there seems to be a dialogue in between the songs. And Sugar is like written from the perspective of sleep, admitting that she's getting a taste for Bessel, despite like being distant, and this just reeks of situationship for me.
Yeah, it really does though. Wow.
So going back to this one, my interpretation, I definitely interpreted this as a vagina, which is why it is a bit less uncanny. I just see him using the flesh and the being swallowed thing as a metaphor for there's just this physicality, this sex, because it's the only thing that she might be giving him right now to keep him hooked. And it's like, knows that he's not being loved back, knows that he probably means nothing to her, but he is definitely fulfilling a purpose in her life. But it's that feeling of sex for the sake of sex as a way of just, I don't know how to explain what I'm saying. Do you get what I'm saying at all?
I think
like you're gonna have to make a lot of cuts in this part.
Maybe, but I'll make it make sense. Don't worry.
Anyhow, like being raw is just like, oh yeah, whatever. I don't love you, but let's just fuck, because this is the only way that I can keep you hooked.
Basically,
it's like I feel that's what I interpret of it.
Okay,
like, is this you don't love me, but we're fucking, and that is soul crushing in a way.
That's good enough for me, kind of type shit.
Huh? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. If this is the most you're willing to give me, shit, I will take it anyway.
Exactly. The next song on this album is Ascensionism, which to me, I feel like this is their best song. Like it's not necessarily my favorite, because my favorites right now are like Granite and Aquaria, but this is also a favorite, but also arguably one of their absolute best songs of all time, in my opinion. So this one is is one of the ones I've been the most excited to show you. So let's just get straight into it. Remember what you were talking about earlier, though. Throughout the album. Can you believe it? Piano, and I'm like, this is their best song. Exactly. Oh. So this is what like the album starts, or when we got the album, this is the first song we were introduced to. I've never been happier in my entire life.
Well, I know what you want from me.
You see how it kind of connects to the previous song? Just by the first line.
Yeah.
You want someone to be. Your reflection, your bitter deception, setting you free. So you take what you want, then leave.
Kind of feel bad for the guy, bro. Okay.
Who made you like this? Who encrypted your dark gospel in body language? Synapses snap back in blissful language. Tell me you met me in past lives, past life, past what might be eating me from the inside, darling. Half algorithm, half deity, glitches in the code, or gaps in a strange dream. Tell me you guessed my future and it mapped onto your fantasy. Tell me into your mannequin and I'll turn you into my puppetry. Won't you come and dance in the dark with me?
Trappy,
Show me what
R&B.
you are. I am desperate to
The
know.
vibe.
Nobody better than the perfect enemy. Digital demons make the night feel heavenly. Make it real, 'cause anything's better than the way I feel right now. I can offer you a blood clip paradise. Diamonds in the trees, pentagrams in the night sky. Lipstick, chemtrails, red flags, pink nails with one eye on the door, other eye on the rail, other eye following a scarlet trail, and the last few drops from the holy grail. Now rose gold chains, ripped lace, cut glass, blood stains at the color beans. Just don't ask me, the first to the feast. Let's choke on the past and take to the broken skies at last.
That last part of the trappy thing is my favorite of the entire album. I need more like that. Personally.
Diamonds in the trees, pentagrams in the night sky. want from me? You want the same as me. My redemption, eternal ascension, setting me free. So I'll take what I want, then leave.
Shit, man, this hits really hard.
You good?
Yeah. It always hits me.
Okay.
Are you really okay? Is the next
very appropriate, yeah. There's something that I saw right away in this one. Out of the songs that we've listened to so far, like in the entirety of the discography, I feel I might be forgetting a bunch of them. I feel like this is the one that is most out of the gimmick. As in, it's being very direct about what it's describing. Lipstick, chemtrails, red flags, pink nails. Like, it feels like the lyrics here go completely out of the gimmick. We know what he's talking about, at least in this particular song. As I said, like, I like this other version of the theory, which is like, these are just many of his personal experiences, and they are tokens for sleep.
Poor guy has been heartbroken like 60 times.
Yeah. The thing is, other than that, like, even if we stick to the other theory that we were already discussing, I feel like this one is very direct in the sense that you have no doubt that he's speaking about a human woman right here. Not necessarily woman, but I'm assuming because there's a her and she in the other song. So I'm just, at this point, we've established that most likely, if Sleep is an actual human, it is a woman. I just read pink nails and it's like, oh, this is so down to earth. This is so out of the entire show. This is like the lyrical equivalent of taking his mask off.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I also like the thing that this could be interpreted, in my opinion, from both the side of Vessel and from the side of Sleep. There's this idea about how we don't really fall in love with each other, but with the idea we have of each other. Because really, you know, you perceive the other person through your own filters, internal and stuff. So you never really see things for what they are. You see things for what they mean to you. Now, this is just me speculating a lot.
Yeah, no,
because
but...
I like to take... I just wanted to take an approach where I don't antagonize Sleep. Because we know she's the antagonist, at least in that interpretation of the theory. Even if this is from Vessel's perspective, she seems more human than ever before in this album.
Yeah, I wanted to actually comment on that. But I feel like the thing you said about, especially in that one theory, right, where we antagonize Sleep, is that this is the power switch where he finally takes power over a situation and he starts to, like, change his fate. I feel like would be the best thing to say. I like that you have a theory as well where you're, like, not antagonizing Sleep. Because that's cool too. Sleep might be out there chilling in Sleep or like chilling in Eden or whatever. This song is crazy, and when he says you make me wish I could disappear, I think the reason why that hits me so hard it's because it's one of those maskless moments like we had in Atlantic. I felt this feeling so much.
Word.
But you could tell I was
I could tell you were super emotional.
I was getting into it, yeah, dude.
I understand the hype on this particular song.
Yeah.
Like I think it's very good in every aspect, but I mostly got hooked on the lyrics because of how I feel like this is the first time that we see Sleep depicted as so close to human.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, and I also like your idea of like being the power switch, and I guess that's why I made the other interpretation too, because it feels kind of out of character for Vessel to be this assertive, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yet
right?
at some point it had to happen, otherwise he was just gonna, And now I'm wondering where things are gonna go from here, because I remember, especially after doing the homework, it was in the second album. There's a moment where it feels like Vessel is actually speaking up for himself, and then he just goes back to worshipping. I'm like thrilled to see if he's gonna go back to being a simp, or if the rest of the album is him gradually taking over his life.
Oof.
So don't say anything, and let's just. Do you want to just go to the next one?
Yeah, take me back to simping. Let's do it.
No, you didn't say that.
This one is "Are You Really Okay," which a lot of people use in weddings. I've heard, but we'll talk about the meaning of the song after the song.
Yeah, okay.
Or what that theory says.
Twinkly guitars.
Oh yeah.
I raised you in the dark, caught you reading by the sunrise. You wandered from the path through the silence of the hillside. Don't you know I could see it in you even then? And don't you know I was trying to hold back the darkness? And are you really okay? Are you really okay?
I feel like this is the closest we get to Tomb sound-wise. Low-key.
You woke me up one night, dripping crimson on the carpet. I saw it in your eyes, cutting deeper than the scars could run. And
Cute song, huh? But-
Very cute. This is strictly this. There's a lot of wishful thinking in my theory for this one. Like, I admit it. There's a lot of wishful thinking. I really want to believe that this is from the perspective of sleep, actually.
And that's what I was gonna say.
Especially because of the beginning, it sounds like a bit even predatory, right?
Mm-hmm.
It sounds a bit like predatory. Like I was
Sleep the groomer.
yeah. It's like I saw you were fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
I saw you were a broken boy,
Mm-hmm.
and I still, I couldn't resist, and I played the game. I feel like what's happening is in this relationship dynamic,
Mm-hmm.
Sleep might not necessarily be an abusive person in a very obvious way.
Okay.
I feel it's more like somebody who is deeply broken and very unavailable, and it's like, as I said, situationship. She's got Vessel good. Guys just straight up simping, okay? If this is Sleep, I love how human she's becoming through the whole thing.
Okay.
And the fact that, okay, she may not necessarily just enjoy causing this suffering to Vessel, is more like he fulfills a purpose in her life, and she needs that purpose to be fulfilled, but she sees how much damage that is causing to him. You know what I mean?
Listen, however, I wanna give you a second opinion. But honestly, by looking at the lyrics in front of me right now,
Yeah.
all I see, manipulation 101. I in my head, I'm antagonizing the shit out of Sleep right now because it just feels like she's
making it
putting
seem
him
like she-
down to then pretend like she cares about him. Do you know what I mean?
I feel like the only thing that separates your interpretation from mine is just how fucking naive I am, because I haven't actually been in this kind of in a relationship like this
Whoopsie.
before. I'm trying very hard not to antagonize her.
Let us know in the comments below. Let's
What do you guys,
continue.
I mean, yeah, as we already established, any theory is valid at this point, so we definitely want to see what people think about this one.
Yeah.
Because I guess like I took the most naive approach.
I mean, it could be the right approach too. I'm just saying.
Again, I'm just trying my best not to antagonize her, because I want to believe that while there are pieces of shit like this out there, I really want to want to go down the path of guys responsible for his emotions. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay, I can agree, and I feel like I'm with you halfway on your opinion, so it's just like the extremes that split us apart. I feel like it's very clear and obvious that both of these guys are damaged individuals. So, you know, it feels like, without being fully cliche and going hurt people, but it is literally what's going on. Sleep has been through some shit and has a way of coping and doing by like distancing and being like very unavailable, and then Vessel has got that little taste for it and is addicted. So like, to me, this 100% is from Sleep's perspective, but I see it as some sort of manipulation instead of actually worrying about how okay he was.
I guess she managed to manipulate me also.
Exactly.
I guess that's the point here.
But let's find out with the rest of the album. It's the song you have saved on your phone.
Yeah, okay, so clarification on this one, and
Again,
it's the third time I
yeah,
didn't know,
yeah,
but you were gonna say something,
No,
right?
nothing.
Okay, so I have this song saved on my phone because there is this function in Spotify that I haven't used for the most part. It's like YouTube Shorts, but it shows you fragments of song.
It's
and
like related music, right? Like
I
these-
think that's it, yeah. And I listened to a fragment of this song, and I remember that I probably liked it there because I added it to my liked list, but then I didn't check the song out. But I'm super curious because this one has been hanging out in my liked list for a while now.
Well, that was what I was gonna say. I'm like actually very excited for you to actually hear which song you saved.
And now I'm wondering if like I'm gonna recognize it when I hear it. Like, oh, I remember this, or if it's gonna be just like nothing.
Okay, The Apparition.
Why are you never real when
Yes, I do remember.
No, but what I just said, the song was about. Are you really okay? My antagonizing theory.
Yep.
And then with the first sentence of this song being "Why are you
Okay.
never real" is fucking crazy, by the way. Just wanted to point that out before we started.
I completely disconnected from that, and now I see it.
Yeah. Crazy, right? Well, let's continue.
Why are you never real whenever you appear? You leave me with that grace. I am trembling with fear, but I know that you will disappear just as I awake whisper in my ear. Well, I believe that somewhere in the past something was between you and I, my dear, and it remains with me to this day. No matter what I do, the scar will never fade.
I gotta say, I love the vibes on this song. Yeah, there's something so winter-esque about it. I don't know what it is. Back with Trappy Sleep Token.
Yeah.
Which is why it surprised me that you saved this one because it's trappy, but
So let's make trouble in the dream world. Hijack heaven with another memory now. I'll make the most of the turning tide. It's just split what's left of the burning silence. Don't wait, cause this could be the last time you turn up in the reveries of my mind. I'll wake up to a suicide frenzy. Loaded dreams still leave me now. Believe somewhere in the past something was between you and I, my dear, and it remains with me to this day. No matter what I do, this wound will never heal. Why are you
this is my favorite part of the song, by the way, the one that comes now, and it's like the ending of the song. But the vibes, man, the vibes.
It's so uncanny.
I know, right? But
Of course,
of course. I feel like you've got a full understanding of my music taste by listening to all of these songs with me now. Like, you fully know what I like at this point. Oh my days, bro, I'm wet, I'm sweaty as fuck.
I would say the house is kind of hot too, though.
Yeah, for
today,
sure.
like I was dying in my room before, but yeah, that's out of off topic.
That's very off topic. You control the video now.
So, oh man, so much pressure. I'm super happy that this was like the first subconscious seed of sleep talking that got planted in my brain, because as soon as it started, I started remembering like what exactly happened with this song and how it ended up with me. Okay, I'm pretty sure the related music thingy is gonna show you typically the chorus or the most hype part of the song. Yeah. Like the song, the one that is more likely to cause a reaction on you and instantly like the song. I feel like that's how it works. I haven't used that function, but the thing is, I'm pretty sure that if I added this song, it's because it was the chorus, like when it gets hard.
Why are you never real part? Yeah.
Because I remember, like I don't remember everything how it happened, but I remember that the day that happened, it was a bunch of songs, and I was like, oh yeah, this is the kind of shit that I like. And I remember adding this one, so it must have been that part, because that's the part that is actually similar to the other things that I listen to. I remember at least one instance when at work, I played the song because I was checking the ones that I added, and I played it, and I was like, it's very chill at the beginning, so I was like, wait, what? Is this a song that... And I remember being like, okay, not the mood, not the vibe that I'm looking for right now because I'm at work.
Mm-hmm.
So I just blasted some Bring Me the Horizon probably after that, like
Respect.
something. But I was like, I'm still curious about this. Like I don't dislike it, so I'm gonna keep it in the list until I decide to check it out.
What do you feel about it now?
I'm very happy with it.
Okay.
Actually, as I said, I'm very happy that this was the first thing that I listened from them.
Yeah, and it wasn't the summoning, which was like the biggest surprise of them all, because I was like, oh, you have one song saved, must be the summoning. No, the Apparition. I was like, why the fuck the Apparition?
This motherfucker has been lurking in my like list for a while now,
yeah,
and I'm always like, I promise, I'm like, no, wait, remember, there's a reaction video for this, like I don't know, it's like I feel like the Apparition has been stalking me for this couple this week and a half.
Crazy.
As I was preparing myself for this video. I like it a lot. This is clearly Vessel speaking up for himself again. This is him taking over.
Yeah, come on, boys.
And respect, honestly, respect. I like it because, I mean, there's still like 4 more songs to go.
Yeah.
It feels like it's getting better. Like I feel like it's like things are getting good for our main character, right?
Imagine.
And there's like 4 songs left. There's 1/3 of the album left, and I'm afraid that we're gonna be stripped of our happy ending. It might not be the case, but I'm afraid that that's something that legit could happen. But so far, I really like it. First because I feel this assertiveness coming from him.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like that's so empowering. Like so far we've seen him destroy himself, tearing himself down for 2 albums. So this is like,
oh yeah, it's really nice, right?
it's really nice to see this. And I also like, other than that, musically, like just I love the chorus overall, of course, because hard makes my brain go brrr. I don't know, I just like the song in its entirety. I'm very happy, and I feel like it gives me closure because of what I told you. Like, this song has been stalking me for a while now.
Right.
Like looking at me, peeking from my phone, like, no, and it's like,
Play me.
I'm
Touch
like,
me.
No.
Let's go on to Now Do You Wish That You Loved Me?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which also, considering the storyline we might allegedly be following, it's a very interesting spot to have the song in. Considering how it seems like he's kind of standing up for himself at this point.
Oh,
and
he's
being
back to simping.
You'll see. Let's do it.
Oh no, again the Motorola ringtone.
Oh yeah.
No, like I like it, but I find it funny.
No, I get it. I fully get it. It's like the Sugar and Android alarm thingy. Nice.
Do you roll with the waves? Or do you duck into deep blue safety? Is it always the same? Do you wish that you loved me? Do you pull out the chains? Or do you push into constant aching each and every day? Do you wish that you loved me?
I get medicine vibes. Bring me medicine vibes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
There's like very stripped down.
Is there something you give that you will never receive in return? Do you know what it is? Do you wish that you loved me? Now are you trying to live like everything is a lesson to learn? Can you ever forgive yourself? Do you wish that you loved me? My reflection just won't smile back at me like I know it should, and I would turn into a stranger in an instant if I could.
Yeah.
There is something eating me alive. I don't know what it is. Maybe not that you conceal your feelings, they just don't exist. Do you ever believe We can turn into different people. It's getting harder to be myself. Do you wish that you loved me? Could we ever release? Is it better to just not feel? Can we hit delete? Do you wish that you loved me?
This song has really grown on me over the years, actually, no, over the months, last
It's
months.
been so long that I'm forgetting what it feels like. But I'd rather not remind myself and leave it all behind. And I try so hard to fix it all, but nothing seems to help. But I cannot hope to give you what I cannot give myself. Do you wish that you loved me? Small bird. Do you wish that you loved me? Do you wish that you loved me? Oh, whoa. Do you wish that you loved me? Do you wish that you loved me? Small bird. Do you wish that you loved me?
Okay, song is over. It needs to be addressed. Technical issues happened. We lost like the couple last 10 seconds only. So we had to rewind it. Now everything should be good. This should not be happening again. But very unfortunate that is obviously gonna happen on the fucking longest video. Well,
Yep.
let's talk about the song. What do we think about it?
It falls into the category of the songs that, okay, like, of course I enjoy the lyrics, and of course his voice is always like so lovely.
Oh yeah.
But it falls into the category of songs by him that I'm probably gonna skip in the next time. Is this one of your skippers too?
Yeah. No, actually, now I'm kind of like actually getting around
Because
to
that's the
it.
thing, like now that you were mentioning during the song that this is one of that actually you've gotten a taste for this one. But initially, was that one of your skippers? Yeah.
No question. They even dropped it as a single. I heard 10 seconds and I was like, actually, I can wait for the album. but that's why it had to grow on me. And actually, do you know that one time we randomly met and we took the bus home?
Yeah.
I was listening to the album and I was on Do You Wish That You Loved Me? And I was like, this song fucking fire, bro. And then you came. I was like, oh shit, we got to do these reactions.
Yeah.
Right? That's kind of how.
That's when it clicked.
Yeah, that's when it clicked, when I was like, I have the opportunity of a lifetime here to get people to watch somebody react for the first time. And I think that was a masterful stroke of genius. Masterful stroke of genius?
I don't know why, but it's you said that and I heard like in the back of my head. Anyway.
Yeah, I think this song is obviously Vessel questioning sleep. We've kind of established that. I need to make sure I don't speak while our Albanian roommate screams at the phone like he always does. Notice how this song is full of a bunch of questions. It's like, do you? It's like everything is kind of a question except for the parts where he's talking about himself. This is kind of like one of the last attempts for Vessel to actually get Sleep to be interested in him, where he's like, do you not love me though? Do you wish that you could though? Because you have this idea of like how...
Yeah, I get you. Is this like, you know what? I'm dipping unless you actually get your shit together and realize how much I'm worth.
Absolutely.
Which is like an absolutely slave movement.
I
but
know,
it's
right?
like-
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, girl. Yes.
Kind of like, I understand a little bit of how this could be working in his head,
Yeah.
but it's still kind of like, it's not his biggest simp move.
No.
Definitely, it's actually he's standing up for himself. It's still kind of sad that he still needs to ask one last time, like,
Exactly.
are you sure you don't see what I'm worth? And like, he still wants this to be a thing. He still wants this to work. But I mean, it's good because at least he's accepting, like, I can interpret it as him being like, this is something that is worth giving one last try to, but after that, that's it.
I feel like this... No, but I feel like this is I understand that if we don't work out, we don't work out. And that sucks. He's like there. He's like, I want to, but it requires your part of the job too. Like, you need to also give me back, even though you might be scared of it.
At the very least, it says that we can keep playing, but we're gonna do it in my terms.
Yeah.
I want to say like in both of us terms, but that doesn't make sense.
No.
In my terms. Now.
Yeah.
Like if we're gonna play a game, we're gonna play it fair. We're gonna agree on the rules and well, that's something that I can only respect. Musically though, skipper. Like
Okay.
honestly, I love his lyrics, I love his voice, but this is just not really my vibe.
Okay, let's go over to more of something your vibe. Next song on the album should be Rain, if I'm not tripping.
For
It is.
so long I've waited, so long that I almost became just a stoic statue fit for nobody, and I don't wanna get in your way, but I finally think I can say that the vicious cycle was over the moment you smiled at me.
I must say, this is one of the favorites for the fanatics of this album.
And just like the rain, you cast the dust into nothing and wash out the soul from my head. So touch me again, I feel my shadow dissolving. Will you cleanse me with pleasure? It's that chemical cup that I can get down, but up like
It goes hard.
and out like the hounds. A dangerous disposition, somehow refracted in light, reflected in sound. I'm coiled up like a venomous serpent, tangled in your trance, and I'm certain you have got your hooks in me. I know the way that it goes. You get what you give, you reap what you sow, and I can see you in my fate. And I know I am what I am, the mouth of the wolf, the eyes of the lamb. So darling, will you saturate? Just like the rain, you cast the dust into nothing and wash out the salt from my head. So touch me again, I feel my shadow dissolving. Will you cleanse me with pleasure? Nobody can say for certain if maybe it's all just a game. When I open my eyes to the future, I can hear you say my name. So rain down on me. Oh, rain down on me. Rain down on me. Rain down on me. Rain down on me.
People really like this one, and people...
And I agree with them.
Yeah, a lot of people are like, this song is 100% about sex.
This, I mean, I have my comments on that, but this is the sleep token that I like.
Yeah.
And I feel sometimes I've been feeling a bit like a poser for saying that, because I feel like I already have this sort of opinion formed on them, and it's crazy for me to think that I discovered them. I started listening to them like a week and a half ago with you, and I'm already at this point where I feel like at home with them, and I feel like I have a certain opinion on what they're doing.
You're like me, though. You have like the subgenre of sleep token that you prefer.
Exactly. I don't know, man. This is, as I said, this is a sleep token that I like. This was so intense, so sexy, but still going so hard. I totally see how it's about sex, but I think there's more to be said about
Yeah,
it.
me too, of course.
My first thought on this one is this is Sleep talking back from after the previous song. Damn.
I'm keeping that in the video, actually.
Yeah, no, escucha así.
Sí, de verdad.
Hostia.
Wow. I kind of forgot about how long that song was. I was like, damn, I can't wait to be ready. It's only
and
two more
it's
songs.
nice.
No, it's fucking
It's
15
the
minutes
same.
more of our life. No, it's not that much, but...
It's the same title as the album. That's so nice. I love it when people do that.
Yeah.
I love it. Anyway, back with Rain. I feel like pretty much Vore, but from the perspective of the perpetrator and not the victim this time. It's Vore, but not from the perspective of Vessel, but from the... I'm not saying that it's the same timestamp, but it's a similar vibe. This is... Vore is how Vessel interprets their sexual encounters as this sort of cursed thing that is just damaging to him. It's just flesh. And this is her interpretation of their sexual encounters. And it's like... You're actually useful for something. Come here,
Wow.
please me.
Okay, that's really cool, actually. I like that. As we discussed in Spanish, the next song is Long Fam. So I think we're just gonna head straight
let's
on
go
to
for
it. And it's one of the more cinematic songs of the album. Imagine the song is just this, birds for 8 minutes.
This is the study playlist.
You add like a lo-fi beat and then just a girl in a hoodie just comes over, starts studying by your
This is
desk.
the goth version of the lo-fi girl.
Oh yeah.
I dream in phosphorescence, bleed through spaces, see you drifting past the fall, but no one told you where to go. We dive through crystal waters, perfect oceans, but no one told me not to breathe. And now the weightlessness recedes. Mama, those eyes like fire. I'm a winged insect. You're a funeral pyre. Come now, bite through these wires. I'm a waking hell, and the gods grow tired. Reset my patient violence along both lines of a pathway higher. Grow back your sharpest teeth. You know my desire. I will travel far beyond the path of reason. Take me back to Eden. Take me back to Eden.
I love him. I just love him so much.
Well, yeah, I spit blood when I wake up. Sing porcelain
Favorite part for you?
and I bring matter
Not really.
and makeup. Just 2 days since the mainframe went down and I'm still messed up. Room feels like a me free.
Wait, I'm just gonna stop it for a quick second because he's also going off vocally, but also I just wanted to say how much like this instrumental part just fucking sounds like elevator music in Miami. I don't know how to explain it.
Wow,
but
that's one hell of.
yeah, but
That's the thing. I have no idea how an elevator music in Miami in the 80s sounded like.
but it's kind of like in the same like idea of like the BioShock thing with Aquaria. I have this with like a warm tropical place.
No, keep cooking.
Okay, yeah, which is why I said Miami, because Miami is like very tropical, and the colors, you know, like the whole 80s. You've seen 80s Miami.
No, yeah, I know what you mean. Like this sort of like synthwave intro. I think because we're thinking of Miami Vice here. Was that the show that had the intro with the synthwave and all of this color?
No, I haven't seen it. I was just thinking back to my GTA days.
I'm thinking of, of course, GTA and parody intro of The Simpsons, that they made like an actual intro of The Simpsons that was making a parody of Miami Vice, I think, which was kind of like that, like synthwave music and this kind of colors. I want to listen to the thing again.
Yeah,
we're gonna
do that.
We're gonna back to that part.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Don't worry about me, bro. I've heard this a million times. This is the second most listened to song Sleep Token has, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this also has over 100 million plays on Spotify.
Really
Well,
like
yeah, I spit
So
blood
far,
when I
I
wake
still have more
up.
than half the
Sing
song.
porcelain stain, choking up brain matter and makeup. Just 2 days since the mainframe went down and I'm still messed up. Room feels like a meat freezer, I dangling like cold cuts. Missed calls, answer phones from people I just don't trust. Mirror talk, fake love, but I'll take a pound of your flesh before you take a piece of my pay stub. White roses, black doves, godmother, rise up. I need you to see me for what I have become. My mind, those eyes like fire. I'm a winged insect, you're a funeral pyre. Come now, bite through these wires. I'm a waking hell and the guns grow tired. Reset my patient violence along both lines of a pathway higher. Grow back your sharpest teeth, you know my desire.
I think I like this part.
I guess it goes to show, does it not, that we've no idea what we've got until we lose it. And no amount of love will keep it around if we don't choose it. And I don't know what's got its teeth in me, but I'm about to bite back in anger. No amount of self-absorbed fury will bring back the glory of innocence.
That's a very real line. I feel that heavy.
This is very catchy as well.
Chokehold referencing, by the way.
Oh,
Crazy how this reminds me of Higher. Not like instrumentally, but like how the song ended with such an explosive breakdown.
I mean, like the escalation and then
Yeah.
okay, fair enough.
I actually don't want your opinions yet. I want to finish the song. I want to finish the album
Go
and
back
then
to back and
then with yeah. So
fair enough, because it might give me time to
process what just happened.
yeah, because
Yeah.
I have things to say about this one.
Yeah, but this is the last song on the album. It's called Euclid, which is the one everyone has been so excited for you to check out. And I'll try to guide you on the things you should notice if you don't. But if you notice things, let me know. But this is kind of like the ending.
Just
of all.
run it back, give me 5 whole minutes. I am Victor on the inside burning. I've got a ghost in the hallway grinning and a heavy hand that won't stop turning. If my fate is a bad collision and if my mind is an open highway, give me the twilight two-way vision. Give me one last ride on a sunset skylane. Me when you get the chance, I can feel the walls around me closing in. Just running forward, alive like wires as I see the past on an empty ceiling. I play along with the life signs anyway, but oh to God, you don't know this feeling. Yet in reverse, you were all my symmetry. A parallel I would lay my life on. So if your wings won't find you heaven, I will bring it down like an ancient bygone. Call me when you have the time. I just need to leave this part of me behind. Do you remember me? When the rain gathers, and do you still believe that nothing else matters for me? It's still the autumn leaves, these ancient canopies that we used to lay beneath. No, I know the night
This is just-
belongs to you. This power's broken through. There must be someone new. It's still the autumn leaves.
That's it. That is the trilogy that brings everyone a lot of pain and a lot of happiness too. The crazy part about this is that he actually, like, they went back to the night does not belong to God. That's what made everything so full circle, I think, for everyone. Because at, like, the point of this album dropping, we were like, yo, what the fuck is going on? And then it all actually makes sense that he might be talking about a story that was about him.
Oh, I can totally see it. I feel like this one was... I mean, also because now I have context, though. But this was one, like, easier to understand, you know, like things actually connected. I feel like I had much more to say about the lyrics this time. I wouldn't have been able to make all of those observations if I didn't, you know, at least have some context, because up until the point where we had this conversation in the previous video, and we make the click like, okay, this is talking like a very specific thing, this is talking about a relationship. Or before that, I was just assuming every song was just being intentionally vague, not necessarily super interconnected, and mostly poetry. Like I was interpreting as just poetry written as a token for sleep.
Yeah.
Based on what little I knew about the fact that, you know, them being a cult and things like this. It's like that was like my very superficial view of it. Now it really feels like everything fits into something. It really feels like a concept, like 3 concept albums. It feels like a musical to me.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the happy ending we wanted. Like the way I'm seeing it is, he did go out of this relationship. He did leave sleep behind. But at the same time, it is also acknowledging that despite it being a bad thing for him, there is a dual here. There is a mourning. How do you pronounce that shit?
That's how you say it.
Yeah. Whether it was a healthy or not, or unhealthy relationship, breaking things up is always a mourning process.
So, do you know how it ended with The Night Belongs to You instead of The Night Belongs to God? There's obviously this, like, full circle moment, but what if... What if
they're still fucking?
No, I mean, it's possible, but I was like, maybe imagine if this is simply a story Sleep is telling through Vessel. Like,
so this is not the happy ending that I was hoping that
we don't know, bro. You just don't know.
Do you imagine that actually it is, and the next album is just like super motivational rock?
When they released this album, they suddenly had like a outfit change, and they said this is the end of like what we've heard so far. So they're not quitting, but the next thing they're gonna make is gonna be different, and we have no clue. So that kind of, to me, confirms more that this is a concept album that has been officially wrapped up in an evil cycle, basically, for them to be able to be like, okay, let's start maybe another story that could possibly be Sleep speaking through Vessel again in another way. Maybe Sleep is talking about an experience somebody had, but uses Vessel to like tell that story to the world.
Oh, actually, I didn't think about that at all.
No,
but it's one of, I mean, it's as acceptable as any other theory.
Absolutely.
That everything we've heard so far was not about Sleep and Vessel, but something that Sleep is telling us. Or it again could be just offerings from Vessel to Sleep, and he's talking about somebody else that is not Sleep. It could be many things, but I like this idea. I like this idea of like Sleep actually in the end being a deity, and the gimmick is back, man. The gimmick is back.
See, I told you. And now you can go and listen to Sundowning again.
Now I can worship.
Exactly. We've done a lot of worshipping, and I think we should end this video because this is going to be 3 hours long. I
mean, we are considering doing the EPs and things like that, right?
But that's going to have to wait. I'm tired now.
Yeah,
Okay?
it's the holidays where everyone is fried.
Yeah. I need to get fried after this. I cried twice on camera, bro. What even is this? Sleep Token is good for us men because we should be able to show our emotions more.
This is probably out of the 3 albums, the ones that, of course, recency bias, but out of the 3 albums, this is the one that has more songs that I will like listen to and vibe to on a regular basis. That I, you know, as in, let's put it this way: if I make a playlist with the Sleep Token songs that I want to listen to, and I take the skippers out, more than half the playlist is gonna be, I guess, more than half the playlist, or at least half the playlist is gonna be songs from this album.
Look, does it look a bit like this? Hold up. Offering, Dark Science, Higher, God's Sugar, Give, you know, Drag Me Under, of course, but, you know, Ascensionism, The Apparition, Rain, you know, Hypnosis, like that. Like, every song I've mentioned that I was like, yeah, I really like these songs, they are here. Aquaria, Granite, Alkaline, which is why in like the last album I was so convinced that I was like, once you get more songs to listen to, you get to weasel out the ones you don't want to listen to, so it doesn't require the whole experience. I feel like you're at that point now where you can just bump any Sleep Token song at any point.
I really wanna. That's the thing about Jaws.
Yeah.
Are we gonna do it or not? Because if we're not gonna do it, I will just listen to it because people are super hyped about it. I'm also hyped about it.
Oh yeah, it's one of the greats. For sure, we'll do it. But
okay, just to make sure that I don't like that I actually save it for a good reason.
No, we'll do a standalone video on Jaws. I think I'll just Jaws alone, and then we might do the others.
Yeah, it's your channel. I'm just asking so that I know if I can listen to it or not. That's the only thing
wait with it. Consume and worship what you have now.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Let's appreciate what we have in the present moment.
Oh yes.
Thanks a lot, man.
Oh no, thank you.
This shit is so good. This is so good. Worship so much.
Also, thank you to everyone that has been following us on this journey and being so incredibly nice. It has been very motivating to make these videos, of course. I'm also very happy. This is a cheat code to listen to Sleep Token on my reaction channel. And I hope to see all of you that are watching these videos on future Sleep Token reactions when new music comes out. What else? Yeah, I would also appreciate it if everyone that subscribed didn't leave me after this. Please stay around for more Sleep Token. We're gonna be doing more, but I also have a whole metalcore reaction channel that I do. So I don't know where I'm actually going with this. I'm tired now. I feel like I need some fresh air. I feel like we both need some fresh air. My room smells like sweaty men right now, all because of mostly me, I think.
No. I'm also about to take a second shower today.
Oh, hell yeah.
The house is very hot today.
Oh, so you also showered today. Nice. Anyways, thank you again, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye-bye.